Hey there, YouTubers. Today we're going to talk about improvisation. Something great fun, love to do it, and yeah, hopefully you can have some fun with it too. We're continuing on with the funk vibe, and firstly, the chord, A7 chord. We're staying mostly in this area, I'll try to. And yeah, we're going to tackle the blues scale, Mixolydian scale over the A7 chord. If you don't know these scales, learn them. This is not really a beginner lesson, so maybe come back to it later on, but the scales are blues scale, Mixolydian scale, they're the two main scales I think of when I'm thinking or playing over a 7th chord. Now the idea, we have a little groove that I've put into my looper. It's based around the A7 chord. This shape, that's what I'm using for my funky chord background with a bass line. The way I've done it, here we go. That's it. It'll go round and round so we can have a solo over the top. Now what I want you to think of is keeping it simple. Pick one note to start on and then take it from there. See if you can listen to the sound of the notes. Very important to train your ears to hear what the notes sound like against the chord. In fact, a good idea, I'll go through it relatively quick, but do it at home slowly. Playing one note at a time through the scale over the chord. So you can hear the sound of these notes against the chord, very important, because what you want to be able to do is if you hear a melody in your head, you want to be able to play that melody. If you don't know what the notes sound like or the scale, and it's a difficult thing to do. So when I'm soloing, I'm thinking of rhythm. I use syllables, very good idea, to sing along with what you're playing. So I use ga-ga-da-ga-ga-da-ga, ga-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da, something like that, because it's easy to get your tongue around the quick da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-da if you're playing that fast. And it keeps you in time better, because you can sing in time usually if you have good rhythm. Even if you don't, I hope you can sing in time. But yeah, when I'm playing, I'm thinking rhythmically with the syllables, and I'm thinking melodically in my head as well. I don't sing, I won't put you through it, you'll turn the computer off and run away screaming. But basically I'm doing it in my head. So you can start playing, use one note, then add in another note, just get into the groove, get into the vibe of it. So I'll start playing quite simple, I'll keep it all quite simple, and just hear how it develops, okay? And this is not necessarily how I would do a solo, but it's for practice sake. Complicated at the end, nothing too crazy. So the idea, I hope you got the concept of what I'm doing in my head. I'm going do go down, go down, over the chord, getting the sound in my head, getting the rhythm, helping my hands out. So yeah, the concept is, for me, it's relatively simple. Sing along with my syllables, sing along with the melody, practice the sound of the scale and the chords. If you practice a scale without the chord behind it, it could be anything. I'm a firm believer, get a looper, record yourself playing chords on your phone or whatever, and just play along, because the sound of a scale is determined by the chord underneath it. If you're playing what you think is a mixolydian scale, that's fantastic. But if I'm playing a D major chord, it's actually a D major scale. I won't go into that theory because it's confusing, but I'll touch on it a little bit later. So yeah, have fun with improvising. Take your two scales, your chord, take a groove, and just muck around with it. Try and play as cleanly and tightly as possible. If you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe, like on the links below, the buttons, and yeah, I'll see you again soon. Take it easy. Cheers.